It's been 8 years since Aurora College suspended its teacher training program. The program was based in Fort Smith and allowed Northerners to earn an education degree while staying close to home. The college stopped accepting new students in 2017. CBC's Luke Carroll has been digging into what that suspension has meant for the Northwest Territories education system 8 years on. And he joins me in studio. Thanks very much for being here, Luke.
Thanks for having me.
So, okay, why was this program suspended in the first place?
So in short, it was because of budget cuts. The education minister at the time said there was a low enrollment and few graduates. Now, we don't have much data on this, but the annual report from 2018-2019 says there were 4 graduates of the program. There was also a review of the program in 2021. It had recommendations for how the program could be improved if and when it's renewed. But 4 years later, there's still no Bachelor of Education program.
Right, okay, so I know you've been speaking to people who were involved with the program. What have you heard from them?
So I spoke with Valentina Decrome. Now, she was the former head of the education program. She started actually just days before it was suspended and was there working at Aurora College up until 2023. Now, she says it was a huge loss.
You know, you have teachers that are hired locally that understand the culture, understand the people, understand the children and the needs of their community.
Joni Tachia, who's originally from Wequity, was one of the final graduates of the teacher training program, and she agrees.
It's very unfortunate because, and now that I was able to teach, I taught for 3 years, and the students, they relate to you. They can identify themselves through you because, you're not Southern, you're Indigenous, you're able to speak the language. You don't have to immerse yourself in the culture because you already lived it.
Tachia still works in education, just not in the classroom anymore, and she credits this program for helping her build her career. She has kids and was able to stay close to her support network while studying.
So what did education councils and school boards have to say about the suspension of the program?
So I reached out to all the school districts and I heard from 2 of them. The superintendent of the South Slave District Education Council told me the loss of the teacher training program has been impactful. He says there are graduates of the program who have made significant contributions to the schools in the South Slave. The council did what was described as an ad hoc survey that found there's good representation of Indigenous people as support staff, but that they're lacking in teaching positions. So I also spoke with the assistant superintendent for curriculum and learning at Yellowknife Education District Number 1, or YK1. Now, he told me that getting a new program started would be beneficial, that it would train people from the north in the north, and it would be more accessible to people from smaller communities.
So what do other territories have in terms of teacher training programs?
So now the N.W.T is actually the only territory that doesn't have a teacher training program. I spoke with the head of the teacher training program at Yukon University, Andrew Richardson. Now this is a program that focuses on Indigenous education. The program comes from the University of Regina, but it is tailored to the Yukon. Richardson says having a program in the north for the north is important. It gets people who grew up in the territory or people who have moved there for their education to be more prepared to work in the classroom.
And our program, because it speaks more specifically to that sort of territorial or even maybe sort of like circumpolar context, I think it prepares them for the challenges that they're going to face, as well as all the the rewarding parts of working in this part of the country by the time they graduate. So yeah.
N.W.T also has its own teacher training program at N.W.T Arctic College. They also have an N.W.T immersion program available.
So as we mentioned earlier, we know that the Aurora College program in the N.W.T is still technically suspended, though it's been 8 years. Are there any plans to restart it?
So I reached out to Aurora College to ask for an interview on this subject. That wasn't granted, but a spokesperson sent a statement attributed to Angela James, the college president, which says there are plans to get the program going again in 2027, but that it's dependent on funding.
Okay, thanks very much for this, Luke.
Thanks for having me.